No! Shh, stop saying the names.
You can cut it out.
I'm cutting you out. I don't know. Like 10 girl names altogether.
Yeah.
You do one and then I'll do one that I like. In no order though, like not like top to bottom favourite, just
I haven't really got any.
names. My next favourite is Maeve, but you don't like it. Basically
That's how you spell it. I thought to it A before E.
I don't know. Yeah, my second favourite's Maeve, but you don't like it for one, and two, the name we have got picked, like we picked ages ago, before she were even conceived, so.
My next is Olivia, but it's just like, I like it, but it's just a bog standard name, isn't it, really? It's
You
just,
can't say that. No offence to anyone who's got these names.
I didn't mean it like that.
I don't
It's
like
quite
it.
a popular name, I mean, is what I meant to say.
Yeah, I don't like common names. Maeve were like my second favourite name if I didn't like, I nearly said it, I keep nearly saying it, if I didn't like the name we've chosen, but I don't like below that, they're all like ranked the same. I like Scarlet. I think it's really pretty. It's been on my list for like a long time. It's not just like, I feel like it's just been consistent. I feel like that's why I maybe don't like it as much anymore, because I've liked it for that long. And it's just been on like all my lists. But do you like it?
I'm not the biggest fan.
This is on me. We can never agree on names.
No, I think the name that we have agreed on is like the only one, even for boys' name.
Yeah. Yeah.
We both like, I'll go for mine, both
Yeah.
like Amelia.
Yeah, I like Amelia with an E, because he's wrote it with an A. I think that's a common name though, like we know a few Amelias,
Yeah.
like we went to school with Amelias, but I don't know, I feel like it's just one of them names that's like consistently
It's
nice.
Yeah.
It's just not boring, is it? Like it's quite, I like pretty names, especially like for girls. I know, has Maeve a pretty name? I feel like
this is kind of new. I've never
Yeah.
written it before. So
I like Heidi. That was on my list like a long time ago. Like I feel like every girl's always got a list of baby names ever, and Heidi and Scarlett have like been on that list for a long time. But I took Heidi off. Like I always take it on and off, and I do like it. I think it's pretty.
I think it might be, other than two of them.
Mm.
I do like Heidi.
I feel like there's not a lot of Heidis either.
No.
Like I don't know anyone called Heidi.
Someone went to school with Heidi.
Really?
Yeah. Were Gabe's sister.
Oh yeah, I like Heidi. I think it's pretty, and it's like been. I think it's a nice name on its own, like without a middle name. Like Heidi Meadows sounds nice. Number two.
Number two.
Yeah.
Number two what?
Baby number two.
Oh.
Heidi.
I have to see. Daisy.
I don't really like flower names. The only flower name that I like is Lily. But I feel like that's common. Like Lily's been like, that's not on my list now, but it has been a name that's been on my list in the past, and I do like it. I do think it's pretty, but I don't know. I don't really like flower names. I do like Poppy. That's a flower. I suppose Rose is a nice middle name too.
Yeah, I just.
Alright, I just don't like Daisy then. I feel like it's really like it's an old name, isn't it?
Yeah.
But Daisy's an old name, and I typically like older names. Normally, like I forgot to put it on my list, but I may as well just say now or on topic. I like the name Nora. I feel like that's a really old person's name, but I really like it. I think it's pretty. I've always liked it, but everyone that I've ever mentioned it to has been like, laughed, like been like, what? Because it's like such a typical old woman's name, like
it's
like when you're like, all right, Bill.
Old. It's like,
all right, so I like Madison, which I feel like it's an American name to everybody else, but me, my best friend and cousins call Madison. She's my family, so I was like, I just couldn't do it. It was so weird. Like,
I like Madison.
I think it's
but
such
for
a
the
nice
same
name.
reason.
Yeah, like Madison would have been one at like the top of my list, and it's still on there because I like it. But I would never name my child Madison because of that reason.
Madison is like, well, it's only 3 syllables, so it's actually not. It's a long name, but it's not long to say. It's not.
No,
But it's like, yeah.
I feel like it sounds the same length as ours.
No, it's. I think it's 4.
Yeah. How many claps for that? I won't say
I've not
anything.
counted.
Can't count them.
I can't count while I'm trying to think of name.
No, I'm thinking of name. You count my claps.
But I'm thinking of the name as well.
4.
Yeah.
Is it? Why can't I count it? It's 4.
My next one's Margot.
I like Margot.
I like Margot.
I do like Margot. It's like an old person name, but it reminds me of like an old Spanish grandma.
That's what I mean.
I don't know a lot of people that have like ended up calling the babies Margot.
No.
I think it's pretty.
And
I agree.
with my surname, I think it'd be like
Margot Meadows. Yeah, that's cute.
illiterate.
Yeah, I'm a bit torn on this. Like, I used to be obsessed with it. It's Ada. I feel like I'm not obsessed anymore. It's an old name again, but
And it's from Peaky Blinders as well.
and I feel like that's where, like that. I think that's where I did get it from. To be fair, like when I first heard it, and I was like, I like that name, but because it's on Peaky Blinders, I just feel like it's like all their names have been way overused now,
Mm-hmm.
and Ada's like gone on to like most popular lists. So, and my last one is Evie, but again, one of my best friends is called Evie. I think it's like a quite girly, pretty name. Yeah, one of the boy names that I like, you don't like it, is my cousin's name, and I would have like fought for it if we had a boy, because I do really like it. But I do like it as a girl name as well, and it's Spencer.
Oh, really? You would have tried, but you're not one.
I do really like it.
But then,
I think I like it more I feel like if it's a girl, it's more American, and if it's a boy, it's more English, and I don't know why. That's just like my mindset. But I do like Spencer. I think it's really cool. Do you think it's cool?
no.
No.
I just don't like it.
Why?
Well, my favourite then, we'll go for that, is
Yeah.
Elias. It's like, but it is close to one of the names, which is Ellis, we'll just say.
Yeah, my favourite boy name is Ellis. Like that, we're so glad
It's
not having a boy for that reason.
One of your favourites, so it's close to
Yeah.
Ellis. It's like an in the middle.
I like
Ellis.
Ellis. I love Ellis. But he doesn't like. He's got a friend called Ellis, but he's literally on your list.
Yeah, because I do like it.
He likes it, but his
You've
friend
got
is
2
called
friends
Ellis.
on yours for girls, Madison and Evie.
Yeah. I suppose. I feel like they won't get called Elias. I feel like they'll get called Ellis. They're gonna be like, what is your name? But then I've literally just like, I don't think I sent it to you, but I literally saw someone has just called their, like, on an influencer I follow has just called their baby Elias, and like the more I say it out loud, I don't mind it.
Yeah,
But I wouldn't use it.
I would have fought for it.
I don't know.
I'd have fought for it.
Because it is so close to Ellis. I
Meet in the middle.
might have swayed a little bit, but I'd have had to have said it for a long time. But because I'm not, like, every time I don't hear it for ages and I hear it again, I'm like, no. I also like Otis, which is that's also off sex education. So I've always liked Otis, but it is popular now because of sex education, same as Maeve. And
Yeah,
you don't
I think it's been popular for a while since the song. There's like Otis Redding, then there's
I have no idea what that is.
Features in the Otis song from Kanye West, Jay-Z.
No idea. And I like it, but I don't love it. I don't love it. Like, I love Elliot. Ellis. So Ellis. I like Ellis. I love Ellis.
Mine are all EL. So the next one is Elliot.
Yeah.
And we're both We both like Elliot, don't we? I think?
Yeah, my family like Elliot as well. Like, they like, well, my mum likes it, but then we all kind of don't like it because we all, as a collectively as a family, know someone called Elliot that we don't really like. I do like it. I think it's like a normal name, like, you know, it's like there's some, because I don't like normal names, but there's some normal names that I do like, and Elliot's one of them.
I do like Elliot.
I do like it, but I don't love it. Like,
Yeah, same.
So
I just like it. I could dump.
yeah, but I feel like it's hard. Boys' names are hard, like a lot harder than girl names.
Yeah, we struggled.
Yeah, definitely struggled. But I feel like I hear everybody say that. So, yeah, I don't know. Girls, I feel like it's easier for girls because you think of like cute, pretty little girl names, but with boys, you think of like, I feel like you think of them when they're older more than you do girls. Like, I don't think of a baby boy when I think of names. I think of like
boys' names. You're gonna like meet in the middle of like being a nice name that's younger, and when they're older, like my dad's called Sam, but like imagine growing up called like being a Sam when you're younger. Like I just don't think it sits right. Like I think
but my mum's called Helen. I couldn't imagine a baby Helen. One of my second favourite from Ellis is Eli. So they're all quite close, aren't they?
Mm-hmm.
But I do really like the name Eli. One of my friend's brothers called Eli, but that's the only Eli that I know. Do you know an Eli?
No.
I do like it. I think it's really nice because it's really short as well. Like it was such an easy name.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'd have a middle name. I don't like middle names as much for boys as I do girls.
I think that'd just be alright on its own.
Yeah.
Eli Meadows.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I feel like everyone thinks that they've got to have a middle name. Like it's just everyone's got one, so you just think of one for sake of it. And I was talking to Madison and saying that I don't really know like what middle name I wanted, and I kind of sent like as closest friends my top 3, and she was just like, why do you need one? I'm like, that's so true. But then the one that we do like has it's
as a purpose, really.
Yeah.
Or like an intended purpose.
Yeah. It's not just like a pointless name that we've just picked just so she's got a middle name. Or anything else. Like if we didn't come up with that one, I don't think I'd end up having one.
I'm saying I don't see point in like middle names that much, but I do. I mean, fully agreed on a middle name yet, but I do like the.
We have agreed.
I don't like this. I like the favourite one so far.
I feel like we have agreed. As family have started calling her by a middle name.
Well.
As well.
It's not set in stone yet.
Yeah, but like her middle name, her first name wasn't like set in stone until you wrote it on my Christmas card. Like I was in the same position, and then I was like, okay, it's set now, and you're in the same position with her middle name because everyone's saying it.
Set in stone.
I weren't confirming it, but now it's confirmed, and so is a middle name because people have called it Anna.
I do really like it.
Well then, one of them, I'll do like my favourite and my least favourite because one of them's on there, but it's just kind of on there for the sake of it. Like, I like Finn. I feel like Finn is a really nice name. I feel like it's short. I don't like Finley, so I would just straight call him Finn. Because I feel like it would just, if I named him Finley, it's like Isabel, who always gets called Lizzie. I feel like they would never get called Finley, they just get called Finn. And I like the name Finn, but I don't like Finley, which is weird. So
I don't know how I feel about it.
You don't know how you feel. That's not like a bad thing to not know.
Don't know if I like it or dislike it really. It's just like in between.
I like them names that you don't know how you quite feel. Where you're like, gets your brain clogging. Clogging, is that right?
Working.
Clogging. Clogs turning.
Cogs.
Clogs. And my last name is Kai.
I think
a Kai, I feel like it sounds like an evil person name now.
I have like known of a Kai.
Yeah, I know of a Kai.
But yeah, I think it's an alright name.
Yeah.
I like it.
It's okay, but it's like definitely like it won't end up being his name because there's names that we both like in front of it
Yeah,
instead of Kai. Like,
it's tobacco.
make a wish. Did you make a wish?
Yeah.
I don't feel like you did.
Oh, I did.
That's it.
That's it.
That's all names. Just names that we discussed. But I don't feel like we even discussed it. That's what I mean. I don't feel like it was a conversation. We like kind of thought about our names, but then we didn't because we're just like, we'll just see. And I was so convinced that she was a girl anyway that I kind of just left it. And then girl names, we just didn't even discuss it because we already knew what it was going to be. So.
I didn't do much thinking about it. I didn't have much trouble.
If
it was just the boy's name that we would have struggled with.
I'm going to say if you're a boy.
We didn't have a clue.
We had some arguments, I think. We've just not had a name. I liked Freddie as well for the longest time, and he like despises it.
Freddie.
I love it. I like it.
I don't, but it doesn't matter. So.
It don't matter now, unless we're going for another scan next week. Yeah, and we had an early like gender scan to tell us she was a girl.
Gender
so
reveal, yeah.
I'm kind of like, oh my god, what if they tell me if it's a boy? It's not like it's never happened to anyone before.
You better get them receipts out for all the calls we've got. They'll go.
Doing intros and outros yet. Can't do it.